What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a video to react to. It is titled Why Sneako Converted to Islam. Now, you guys who know me know that I'm a decently sized Sneako fan. In the video that I did with Sam Shamoon, asked him some questions, this guy literally said in the title, Sneako fan gets schooled about Islam. So yeah, I guess I'm a big enough Sneako fan, whereas Sam Shamoon feels the need to just title the video Sneako fan instead of just my name. But guys, we're going to take a look at this. I don't really know what to expect. I watched like 3 seconds of it. It looks pretty interesting. So God bless you guys. Please subscribe to the channel to support everything that we're doing over here. God bless you guys. And let's hop right into it.
After 9/11, there was a big push against Islam, and we were programmed to think that all Muslims were terrorists for a long time. That always being played in the news, and like people.
Guys, I hate to pause so early, but what do you guys think about 9/11? Like, I know you can't really talk about that much on YouTube, but I still feel like there's some shady things about that. Like, I don't think he was like a Muslim terrorist. I don't even know if I could say that, but I don't think it was that caused 9/11. I think it was something else. That you could say it was an inside job. You could blame it on the you-know-who's. You never know.
Seeing beheadings, it painted Islam in a bad light for a long time. I used to be a nihilist for a long time. Wow. I really believed in nothing, and I had this dark time for a while because I didn't see any like proper role models. I didn't see anybody who we're supposed to look up to. We pretty much had to listen to the government. I didn't believe in them, and I was kind of just like pretty upset about everything. And I don't care about anything. Nothing matters. I'm just gonna do drugs and cope, and nothing matters. Like my impact on the world. This is what I was thinking, and I was echoing this. I was making videos about this. And then even like before that recently, I would just like, I'd have these moments like just nothing, whatever, nothing matters. But now like having a specific faith and a belief, you don't want to waste any time. I've been more efficient. I would say I'm more awake. I'm less tired. I have a clearer purpose. I want to be more mature, and I'm thinking about marriage and how I want to raise my children.
Guys, Sneako has matured like a lot since like finding Islam. I'm not like trying to call him immature or whatever before. Like, I loved his streams like before he was a Muslim too, crashing out and stuff like that. But I feel like he is more stoic and more like kind of calm now.
Children more. Just I want to have a more clear direction for my future. If anybody watching has this phase where they think that nothing matters and they're kind of nihilistic and they don't care about anything,
I feel like that would be like kind of scary in a sense too, feeling like nothing matters. Like, guys, comment down below if you've ever felt that. I'm thankful I've never felt that like nothing matters, but of course like I've gone through like ups and downs in my life where I feel like kind of like energetic at points, and then sometimes I'm kind of like sad in a rut, but I've never like felt nihilistic, like nothing matters. But guys, share your experiences down below, because I feel like that would be kind of like scary.
I think a good first step is to looking into Islam, because that will give you a clear direction for exactly what you're supposed to do. In the Quran, there's a guidebook for how you're supposed to live your life. It tells you everything that you're supposed to do. Especially if you look at the life of Muhammad, if you're a man, you could see the blueprint for how you should live your life. Now, being more centered and having a more clear worldview, you notice how there are so many different ways, so many different lies that you believe in when you are clueless, and when you say like I'm spiritual, I'm astrology, you're so easily scammed and programmed, and you don't see past a lot of the lies. And I get kind of upset now, like how did I ever believe in that? And it's because you don't have a clear faith. So I think that with faith, it's easier to be more centered and be able to see a lot of these program mechanisms, because ultimately if you don't have a specific faith, if you don't believe in God, then someone else is going to replace that for you. If you are godless and say you want to be an actor, or you want to be a rapper, then your God becomes a celebrity. It becomes the most famous rapper.
That's so true. And then you see all these streamers and stuff that are just like running around absolute degenerates, doing like crazy things, crashing out every week. That's why I respect Sneako's. I think he's like one of the last like true influencers or streamers that actually has a good message for the youth. He's one of the last that's doing it. And now you see everybody else, their god is fame, their god is clout, and in return you see them absolutely crashing out all the time, they have to do crazier and crazier things to get more and more views. So that's why I respect Sneako a lot too, because he's always kept it consistent, he's always had a good message. But yeah, no, if you don't believe in God, he's absolutely right. You're gonna make something else your God. If you don't believe in God, you're gonna make clout your God. You're gonna make drugs your God. You're gonna make girls your God. So W Sneako.
It becomes the most famous actor. You end up worshiping those people because you need something to submit to, and so people will choose fame to submit to, or they'll choose music, or they'll choose lust. There's always something that replaces that. And I think when you see the world from that lens, that you need to have something to submit to, and that the best thing to submit to must be the one creator of the universe. That makes the most sense. Just logically, the universe had to be created by someone. And we shouldn't worship a man because men are equal to us.
That's when it kind of gets like fishy for me though. The universe had to be created by someone. It just doesn't make sense that like one thing or one entity would make us all. Like that's still the part I'm trying to like wrap my head around. And I know Sneako kind of talked about it. He's like, yeah, I can't believe I used to be into that like spiritual astrology, whatever. I mean, yeah, fair enough, but like wrapping my head around the idea that like one entity created this all, I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe.
And I think I'm thinking more clearly than I ever have before. That this is the most logical way to approach the world, and I feel more ready than ever to have children and to continue to my growth as a man. But yeah, I don't think most people are ever going to think outside the box because of all of the amount of distractions. I've had it too. Like you will see someone, you'll see them, they'll just sit here and you'll hear the noise of TikTok blasting out for blah, 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 and they have no time to think for themselves. So by the time that they turn off the app and 2 hours have gone by, their brain is emptier, they're kind of foggy, they're looking around, and then what's next? Vape, twerk, send a bunch of Snapchat. It's just more garbage. And I think the best way to tell people who don't realize what's happening is most people are not going to be able to convert overnight, but you need to analyze like everything in your life and what you're doing and think about if it has a positive or negative effect on you. I don't think even people think about that. I don't think people analyze their actions every single day, what's going on in their head. People are upset with what they have been programmed to believe, but you can't be in that red pill rage phase forever. You need to actively try to get out of that. I think you guys saw me at that. Every day I was just screaming at the camera like, what's going on? Like, why did I believe in all this stuff? Why did I quarantine? But the point is to get out of that and to find a real solution. I think the right solution for me, and if anybody resonates with me, I think it's submission to the one true creator.
W Sneako. So guys, I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, Sneako's one of my favorite streamers. He's been for a while. Actually, the other day he was just like reaching out to me, like trying to help me with my thumbnails, because I put like a little speech in love, or a little post in love speech saying like, oh, any advice on the thumbnails. He's like kind of sent me something to help me out. So W Sneako, if you guys haven't seen the podcast I did with Sneako, I always get comments now of people saying you should try to do a podcast with Sneako. A lot of people don't know that I already did, so definitely go check that out. I think it's called like 15-year-old interview Sneako, because I was 15 at the time. That was a crazy story behind that, which I've told a whole bunch, but if you want to hear it, comment. God bless you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Let's hit 21K. And I'm trying to work on convincing my mom to come back on, so I don't know, guys. You know she hates the camera, but you guys love it, and I love filming with her. So God bless you guys. God willing, inshallah, we will get my mom back on. I know I say like inshallah and stuff. I don't mean to like make that like a crazy thing. Like I'm not Muslim yet, but I just like love the language. Like inshallah, mashallah. Like I say it at school now. My friends are like, are you Muslim now? I'm like, kind of. Like kind of. I just love the language. I think it's beautiful. So take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.